ladies and gentlemen, a bit of fun coming up for you next on a Monday night. It's a little bit of Monday Night Improv.
You wanna do something Monday nighter? I've got something for you, hold tighter. It's a show that's unpredictable and fast, and improvised by the cast. Monday Night Improv. Monday Night Improv. Sing it, Monday Night Improv. Monday Night Improv.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's Monday night. It's time for Monday Night Improv. Please put your hands together for your host this week. Let your pelvis champagne spaff amongst the levels and welcome the one and only Mr. Stuart Murphy.
Yeah, cover me in your pelvic champagne spaff. Hey everyone, welcome to Monday Night Improv. Thank you there, Peaches Valentine, our replacement tech today. James isn't with us this week, but Peaches is. Not Billy Kirkwood. Peaches Valentine, international playboy, Peaches Valentine, a different alter ego altogether. How are you? Good. Well, we're fine. We're going to be doing a usual Monday Night Improv show for you. Everything made up based on your suggestions, so get ready to type your comments into the comment section so we can take those suggestions and weave them into internet comedy bronze, like flautists of old, or what's the word? Weavers. There you go. It's not just me. That would be tedious. We have guests and regulars. Let's start by introducing them. Our regular, of course, the most regular of all the regulars. Give it up for the one, the only, Mr. Gary Dobson.
Hello, Mr. Murphy.
Hey, how are you?
I'm very well. I like how your backdrop makes it look like there's a light shining out of the back of your head.
There is a light shining out of the back of my head. I am the Iron Man who didn't think about placement.
Right.
That's all it is.
I suspect the only
Iron Man
time
has problems with his heart. I have problems with the back of my, what's the word? Brain. That's why I occasionally forget words, you see.
I suspect the closest you've ever been to being Iron Man is playing Monopoly.
No, the closest I've ever been to Iron Man is when I fucked Robert Downey Jr. that time.
There's no comeback.
There's no, well, he didn't want it back. Let's welcome another person to this little. Yeah, that reminds me of what he did. You can't sue us if we're on the internet. That's the law, right?
Right.
Oh, fun. Let's get another guest on, please, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome him back after his absence from last week. Give it up for the one, the only, Mr. Will Naameh.
Hello.
Hello. How are you?
Yeah, good. Sorry, I had a gooey chocolate cookie and I'm full of sugar.
I can tell by the cocaine-like levels of enthusiasm from you.
Sorry. Not gooey chocolate cookie. I meant cocaine. I've had a lot of cocaine.
That explains the high-octane, bullet train-like atmosphere that's coming out of your room. And I have to say, on behalf of all of us, happy birthday, by the way.
Thank you very much. It's not actually my birthday today, but you may be wondering what day of the week this week is my birthday. You'll never find out. You don't know me, and I don't want you to.
Exactly.
Well, retract it, Stu. If it's not his birthday yet, retract it. Fuck him.
Well, happy birthday to you as well, Gary. It doesn't matter when it is. It's just when your birthday does arrive, I'd like to have a happy one.
It's just lazy, mate. It's just lazy.
I'm just saying, for Will's birthday, it's within some proximity. But he's right. We don't care whether these people know or not.
Yeah. And there is more chance of Will reaching his next birthday than either of us.
Very true. Very true. Although, if the cocaine usage carries on, I may not make it to 27.
That's very true. So, tone it down. That's our slogan from our little sponsors today. Cocaine. Tone it down. Let's welcome our next regular. Of course, she is there, windswept on her island fortress high in the North Sea between us and the Scans. The only one keeping us safe, like a sort of Fleetwood Mac song character, but with owls at her beck and call. Give it up for the one, the only, Marjolein Robertson!
No, Jans, come when I say Wednesday on Will's birthday. Then you attack him. Hi!
Hey, there she is. How are you?
Good. How are you guys?
We're fine. Happy birthday when it comes, Marjolein.
Oh, thank you. I'll cherish that.
Yeah, you see, I'm just keeping it constant. I don't know when it is particularly. And, I'm not going to remember if you told me now, but I want you to have a happy one when it arrives.
In 3 years' time.
There you are, Shetland. They do things differently there. Anyway, we have a guest, not just any guest, the guest who was available.
Oh,
Gentlemen,
Impressive,
give it up for the
impressive.
big lesbo himself. He's not actually a lesbo. He's not even Greek. Coming up for Ross Leslie. Hello, Ross. That was just for you, mate. That was just for you. Peaches Valentine does not fuck about.
Yeah, I thought
Peaches
something went
Valentine
wrong.
is a byword for guest welcoming excellence.
Yeah, wow. You think it was my birthday or something? Yeah.
We know you don't have birthdays. You were hatched in a lab several years ago, and you will remain the appearance you've had for the rest of your life. I mean, 4-year lifespan, like replicants out of that film.
Whoa. Okay.
Someone
Nice to
just
see you
flashed
guys.
up the word Wednesday, and I honestly don't know. Well,
yes, okay. It's my birthday on Wednesday. I just don't like the general public knowing things about me.
well, you don't tell them which Wednesday though.
Oh, yeah. Yeah,
You're
it could be any
entitled to
Wednesday.
a private life. I don't. The last thing I want is to you spend your birthday getting papped
Yeah,
by
I
the
know.
people who watch this podcast.
Papped in the hummus aisles in Waitrose, can you imagine?
Oh, packed in the
Exactly.
hummus. Oh.
It's not good. It's not good. So, as always, thank you at home for joining us if you're watching, and if you're not watching. So let's kick off with our first game. And please, in the comments on the YouTube or wherever you're watching, please send your suggestions, and Peaches will sort them out. And we'll pick what we get from you, and as I say, weave it into comedy bronze. The first game we're going to have is What Are You Doing? Just, stretch the old muscles and what have you. One of us will get something from you and say, what are you doing? And they'll pass it round like a ticking bomb at a kid's pass the parcel birthday. And so, Marjolein, you can start this one. Can we get any action, please, for Marjolein to perform? It can be anything like picking up milk from the shops, shaving a weasel, saving a dwarf from a volcano, or buying fish. Any sort of action you can think of, put them in the comments, and Peaches will send us the best.
Buying fish is a funny one.
Cat's birthday party, eating liver cake. Is that a suggestion or a reflection on your lonely life, Tori? I honestly don't know. Either way, thank you for the comment. It's always nice to keep tabs on you.
Kermit's hernia is in.
Checking Kermit's hernia. That's a good one.
Oh, boy.
That's disgusting. That's like
Oh,
the
he's in
version of
pain.
Dobson.
It's enormous. Honestly, you could fit a hand up there.
Checking a penguin's eyesight. What a fantastic suggestion. Thanks, Jeff True. A cucumber pickling itself. Another equally good suggestion. This is what I like. We're getting the kissing a shark. See, the people who've been watching this for the past 47 odd weeks, they know to take their drugs in good time before the show starts. That when the first wave hits, the suggestions come out. Waging war on the scallops, too soon.
I would like to go with a cucumber pickling itself, please.
A cucumber pickling itself. Marjolein, you will mime that, and then Ross after you will ask you what you're doing, and then put his own spin on the response you give him. So, ladies and gentlemen, if you would, round of applause for What Are You Doing? Yes, deeply erotic.
Marjolein, what are you doing?
I'm just on the spin cycle setting because I'm actually a washing machine.
Hey!
Hey. Okay.
Oh, he's got all the toys, doesn't he?
Someone's got the ergonomic chair whipped out for just this game. Very good.
See, about 10 years ago, he'd have been strangled by his own earphone cord by now.
Yeah, someone's never stood up in the house before.
Ross,
Yeah.
Ross, what are you doing there?
Just I'm a 12 to 15-year-old dodging the vaccine. I'm very dizzy now.
Oh. Too shy, hush, hush, how do I? Too shy, hush, hush. Stu, what are you doing, mate?
I'm one of Lady Gaga's backing dancers.
Awful.
Let's see if Gary knows who Lady Gaga is.
I know she supports a lot of good causes.
She does.
Because otherwise she wouldn't have done a special with the Muppets, would she?
Go on, go on.
Gary, what are you doing?
What am I doing? I'm watching the tennis, but I'm only watching one of the players.
Okay.
Well, what are you doing?
I'm telling a child no, subtly. I said subtly.
Well, I wouldn't suddenly be like, no, you prick. This is subtle.
Yeah, that could be Shetland subtle, man.
Now that's Shetland subtle, I see.
Yeah.
Marjolein, what are you doing?
I'm steering this avocado into ripeness.
That's how it works. That's how it works. I knew immediately that's what you were
They're
doing.
the opposite of kettles.
Ross, if you are in fact doing anything, what are you doing?
I'm a very quiet pony hiding from Billy Kirkwood.
That sunshine is libelous.
Remember Billy?
Oh, Stu, what are you doing, son?
I'm a ghost haunting a place that no one ever comes to anymore.
I'm holding my tongue.
Gary, what are you doing?
What am I? I'm trying to estimate how many slices of bread are in this much bread.
One, if you're in control of the slicing.
Well, what are you doing?
I'm having controlled fun on ecstasy.
It's all about subtlety and control of Will Naameh's watch.
That's how I get loose on the dance floor.
I saw you on the weekend, and I know that is not true. You are a demon, sir.
Yeah, it's true.
You are the
Hey,
white
Marjolein, what are you doing?
I am chewing tobacco, but Peter forgot to put it in my mouth, and now I've eaten my cheek.
Let's leave it there, because I don't know if we can get anything more than that.
Very
Thank
good.
everyone. Now to game two. It's a game called Things You Can Say in Two Different Places. One of them in the bedroom, and this week, Things You Can Say in the Bedroom and while camping. Remember that? Camping. Going outside and sleeping there. Like homelessness, but with preparation. So, Gary, why don't you kick us off with things you can say while camping and in the bedroom, please?
Things you can say while camping and also in the bedroom. Quite simply, I'm genuinely surprised by how stiff I am first thing in the morning.
That could be anything and the bedroom.
Yep.
Anything and camping.
Things you can say in the bedroom and while camping. What are you talking about? There's definitely enough space for two people in there. Now, take your wellies off and squeeze in for the night. Like my asshole. You get it?
Yeah.
It's been a long day for you, hasn't it?
Having two things in my ass.
Things you can say whilst camping and also in the bedroom. Oh, well, that was fucking intense.
Way!
Womp, womp.
Womp, waka waka boy.
Bit of fun.
Things you can say in the bedroom and camping. No, I said you can rub two sticks together to make fire.
Son of a
Yay, the classic Steel's Cheese joke.
Yay. Welcome home, Ross.
You have joined a not at all exclusive club. Things you can say in the bedroom and while camping. So many Boy Scouts, so little time.
Oh.
I wonder why no one stole that one. Things you can say
Didn't
while
want to
camping.
dive right in to the hard stuff, but no, my gentle ease-in jokes were nicked.
Good.
Sorry.
Things you can say while camping and also in the bedroom. There's something buzzing outside the flaps. I don't want to know what it is.
Things you say in the bedroom and also while camping. This would be a lot more relaxing if I wasn't terrified of bears.
Son of a bitch! Fucking hell!
Sorry, Stu, I got the bear one.
Things you can say in camping and also the bedroom. Oh, sleeping bags. Lovely.
Ah,
Things you can say in the bedroom and also camping. Look, I apologise about your bottom, but you wanted it pegging. Sorry, Stu.
Is that another
It's
Stu?
fine.
Probably.
That was a barrel I left unscraped. You are fine.
Quickly, someone say something about a pole.
Oh, no, don't you fucking dare. Ladies and gentlemen, things you can say in the bedroom and also in camping. Hey, everyone, cheer up. We'll have a weenie roast.
yeah,
Cutesy. Cutesy.
it's nice.
Things you can say while camping and also in the bedroom. It took me over an hour to get it up, and it's still leaning slightly to the left.
That's good. Like a cock. Whoa.
Oh, what the fuck?
Sorry. I shouldn't say cock around Gary. It summons his ghost form. Nobody wants that. Things you can say in the bedroom and also while camping. Oh, look. There's an angry farmer asking us to leave.
Things you can say camping and also in the bedroom. Wait, my dress would look even better on the floor. How many of those guy lines are you going to use?
Hey, guidelines.
Skylines.
Ah, yeah, like a willy.
Love it.
Like a cock.
Yeah.
Big old
He's forgotten his
Things-
guns.
Things you can say in the bedroom and camping. Why do you always have to bring out the marshmallows?
Good point.
Yeah,
A very
exactly.
good point. Yeah. Things you could say in the bedroom and while camping. I don't think we can do that here. This is National Trust land.
Okay, I'm just gonna. I'll just fire off a couple more.
Sure.
So things you say while camping and also in the bedroom. If I didn't have my little torch, I'd be really scared right now. Wow, I didn't think we'd all fit in here. And of course, you start the fire and I'll prep the vegetables.
Ooh. Things you can say in the bedroom and camping. I'm going to fuck this tent.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There it is. There it is.
You get it.
I get it.
Tent,
Now.
like a vagina, I think.
Sometimes.
things you can say in camping and also the bedroom. Look, I know you don't like them tagging along, but it's tradition. I've always done this with my family.
That's my favorite.
Good. Any more? Ross?
Things you can say in a bedroom and camping. What do you mean, no? I have a right to roam.
As Caesar
Scottish
once-
right of roam. Yeah.
Yeah, as Caesar once said.
When you think of that in the context of a bedroom, that's fucking dark.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just realised that as soon as I said that out loud, I regretted it. But it's not. It's done now.
As long as you
can't
close
take
the
it back.
gate after you're done.
Things you could say while camping and also in the bedroom. You can scream all you like. No one's around to hear you.
That's
Wow.
dark. That's
That is
you
dark.
complain about Ross.
Yeah, I do complain about
Yeah.
Ross. Maybe if I
Stu-
had my, rub two of them together and we'll get a spark joke. That got nicked. So I went downtown. Sorry.
I
Will.
Yeah.
liked
Sorry, guys.
I just want to say I like Marjoleine's one about fucking her family. That was nice, but those two were dark.
Yeah.
Not
That was
a fan.
dark.
Yeah.
My last one was, don't you just love a night in the bush? But I just ruined it of how I couldn't say the words.
What a strong ending.
That's what we like.
Okay.
I'll prep the vegetable.
Okay, and so as the last dribble of comedy seeps out of the dying dick
world.
background, let's get on to our next game.
Mr.
Any
Stu,
from the podcast?
Yes.
Mr. Stu, I don't mean to interrupt. Would you like to
Of
hear
course
some
not,
of the
Peaches.
comments from the
You're
boys
welcome.
and girls?
You're welcome to interrupt any time, Peaches.
Well, would you like to hear some of the ones from the boys and girls that we had? sent out?
Please. It's nice when the boys and girls come up with some of their own.
We certainly do. Things you can see in the bedroom and camping. We've had what is Bear Grylls eating now?
Nice one, Logris.
Crap, I've lost another 10-year-old.
Wow.
That's fishy smell might attract bears.
Guarantee.
That's great.
I guarantee the bears will not go for that.
I'm not sleeping in there. It's soaking wet.
Fair point.
I have to say, Mr. Stu, their game is very much on point tonight, the boys and girls.
Yeah.
Is that a bear, or are you just happy to see me?
Yeah.
And then they kind of get shit. Get the pigs out. That guide leader is huge.
Love it. Love it, Tori. I take it back.
Beavers everywhere. Deb. I think the use of the deb really helps that one, to be
Yeah, the
honest.
dib really softens the blow of that mass paedophilia camp. Thank you, Tori. Your weirdness goes in cycles, and I love you for it. I love you in a sort of completely don't ever contact me kind of way. Now, on to our next game. It's a return of an old favorite. It's called Murder at Twatmunch Manor Endowment. We are going to need three things. Because Marjolein is a detective who's turned up at the ever faithful country house to investigate a murder that always happens in country houses every weekend. And she will be given three clues. She'll have to guess within a 5-minute time limit. And we'll need to know the room in which the murder took place, the occupation of the victim, and I will give those to a couple of the people here who will then give Marjolein clues so she can guess. But we need a third one from you. So if you'd like to put your comments in so Peaches can read them, the comments of the weapon that was used to kill. Now, it doesn't have to be an actual weapon. It can be anything at all, like a fish finger or a fish without a finger. Anything at all. I mean, obviously, from the wider range from that, don't keep it fish or finger, but you know what it is. So, Marjolein, if you'd like to leave us now so you can't hear what's going on. Thank you very much. Now, Gary, you're going to be giving her a room. Can we have for you the, I tell you what, the family crypt.
Oh.
The family crypt. Oh my God, there's a dead person found in the family crypt.
Right.
Wow, how odd. Now, Will, you'll need the occupation. Can we have a blacksmith?
Yes, absolutely.
A
Easy.
blacksmith. And Ross, we will get some suggestions for you as to what weapon she could have used. Do we have any suggestions for a weapon, Peaches? Is Peaches even there?
This is exciting.
This is thrilling.
I am here, sir. Sorry, I am just going through some of the suggestions for the weapons coming in now,
Cool.
which I think we're looking for in the comments. So we've had hair gel,
Good.
Madonna's breast milk, a gallon of mayonnaise.
Gallon mayonnaise. I saw toenails there as well.
Yep, a stale slice of quiche.
What did you call me?
Let's see, a tiny plastic cocktail sword with an olive still on it.
Oh, they're the best cocktail sticks. Why anyone would have a normal cocktail stick when they can have a sort of transparent colored plastic sword detailed cocktail stick, I do not know. That's when you know you've taken the turn from the fun cul-de-sac of childhood into the soul-destroying avenue of adulthood, when you just go for a wooden cocktail stick instead of a tiny plastic sword. That's when I knew this country was going to the fucking dogs. Anyway, sorry,
Paul
Tori.
Escort.
Off again. What is it about you, Tori, that I find so alluring and yet repellent at the same time? In a nice way.
Sums up my attitude toward most of the general public, in fairness.
Yeah.
COVID-related 7G.
Okay.
Once again from your future wife. And Ariana Grande's ponytail.
Whoa. we don't joke about that.
No, we don't.
That's a holy relic, babe. Thank you very much.
That's really the only other one we've really had is from Jelly Jawed Royal Prince Andrew's legal bill.
I don't know if that would kill anyone. It would certainly stun some people, though, I'm sure. Ross, do you have any particular favourites from those?
The cocktail stick, I think.
The cocktail stick.
Because that could kill you. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, easy. I mean, you put it in the carotid or the eye or something, it could easily kill you.
So
I mean, I don't know if it would kill you, but if you jammed it up your urethra, it would certainly smart.
It's a plastic sword cocktail stick with an olive still on it? Is that what it was?
I think so. A plastic sword cocktail stick with the olive still on it.
Lovely.
So, for Gary, we have the family crypt is the room. We have a blacksmith as the occupation for Will. And we have a tiny plastic sword-themed cocktail stick with an olive still on it. Just the one olive. And it's a green olive, I presume.
Yeah.
So you'll be fine, Ross. It's always nice we could bring a guest on and then give them the most complex thing they've ever been done. So can we please get 5 minutes on the clock, please, pictures?
Well, we can't. I'm afraid we can't have it on the screen due to the previous gentleman, but I will certainly give you your countdown per minute. So we're starting.
Fantastic. In which case, I will trust you because, as we all know, but the people at home might not, you are wired in to Greenwich Mean Time's headquarters. So you can accurately measure time as if you were, timing a horse race or something. You know exactly what you're doing. So we're going to have 5 minutes, and it'll start once Marjolein comes in. So if everyone bar Will could leave the room, please.
Bar me, I think.
Oh, so I'm looking at the wrong thing. Yes, by you. So Ross, if you could, there you go. All right, so can we get Marjolein back in? There we go. Unmute yourself. You're on. You've got 5 minutes starting now.
Yes, madam, Madam Detective, if you'd just like to follow me.
Okay.
I will take you to the body. Don't worry about this. This is just as a great-grandfather. A bit of moss on that one there. So I do apologize about the state of this place. And here's great-auntie Beth. A bit of lichen on that one.
Come into the graveyard?
Oh, well, very similar. Yes, perhaps even synonymous. If someone was to, if someone crept in and crapped.
They murdered him in the crypt where he'll be buried anyway?
That's right, but not just any crypt, as you so rightfully say, but one that is very much surrounded by all his relatives.
The
dead ones.
crypt.
The dead specifically relatives, no one else, only the relatives.
The familial crypt.
That's even more posh than what we had, but yes, that's much.
The family crypt.
Absolutely, and here's the body.
Oh.
Yes, here I am. Yes, good, seamless. Hey. Now the deceased, of course, had an occupation. But tell me, right before we discuss that, would you like a prostitute? Would you like a sex worker?
Yeah, no, I'm a woman of the law.
Are you sure? Because there are many whores who come through here. Many whores who come through here. Many whores who come from here. Many whores who... Listen, there are many whores who come in here. There are many whores who come through here.
Look, stop trying to tell me, a lady of the night. I'm very busy trying to find out who murdered this horseshoe man.
Yeah, horseshoe man, yes. Otherwise, okay, look, listen. Are you aware of the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air?
Yes, very.
Cool. In many ways, he is also this.
Will Smith. Smith!
Yeah.
He's a blacksmith!
Yes! Good. Nailed it. Bye.
3 minutes and Naameh's cancelled. Good, there we go.
Hello there. 3 minutes, Marjolein.
Who is this Marjolein you speak of? I'm
sorry.
B Lady B.
Of course, sorry. Yes. So,
Incredible,
as you
bro.
can see, we have a body here. Be quite obvious if you looked at the body what's going on, but can you tell?
No, I
No.
can't. I cannot see. You'll have to describe it for me.
It all started at the buffet. An argument happened, and then he picked up the closest thing to him, and he's gone.
Tongs.
No, not tongs. A lot smaller than tongs.
A fork.
Smaller again. It's also
a teaspoon.
It's not cutlery.
One of those wooden sticks you spear through food.
A
toothpick.
No, yeah. Oh, different. Yeah, nearly. It's got something on it. What's that on it?
Kebab.
No, something from the Mediterranean is on the end of this thing.
Kebab ganoush. No, courgette. No, olive.
Look at
olive.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
He got killed by an olive on a stick, like in a.
That'll do.
There we go.
A plastic sword with an olive on the end.
It won't do. You've got a what type of stick?
A wooden a spear.
Not wooden.
A metal kebab, a skewer.
No, it's not wooden.
Oh no, that stick is non-biodegradable.
Plastic stick
20 seconds.
with an olive. A plastic stick with an olive on the end.
Oh, I wonder what it's shaped like.
Yeah. Forgot about it. It's shaped like something.
You better be on guard, Marjolein. You better be on guard.
A plastic sword with an olive on the end. Stick.
10,
I have nothing to add. This is just painful.
9, 8, 7,
She said it.
He said it, yeah.
Stick with an olive on the end.
Hey!
Hey! Wow.
Wow, indeed.
Utterly seamless.
I hate this.
And so, well, thank you for that, everybody. And what how special privileged I feel to be in charge of Will's last appearance here after his cancellation for racist material.
No. Come on now. Will Smith is black, and you're not taking that away from me, okay?
I didn't even notice that bit. I was just thinking Smith.
Not
Sure.
You're inherently racist, Marjolein.
Yeah. Marjolein doesn't see color.
No, because she's like a dog.
It's not been invented in Shetland. I've got rods and no cones in my eyes.
Rods and no cones. Clash.
Ah, dear. Ladies and gentlemen, let's play QVC. What's that? I said we'll play it. Shut up. QVC, the shopping channel that no one ever watches because it's between Al Jazeera and the Kirstie Alley network, is a shopping channel where you can see things presented. And that's what we're going to present for you now. We're going to have myself as the presenter, it would seem. And Gary has invented something. And we're going to take what we need from you, please, is just a household object. And what we're going to do, we're going to take two of those household objects and then combine them together like some kind of cross between an out-of-control geneticist and Argos. And then we're going to make a new handy device, which we will then pitch to the public. And the public will be represented by Will, Ross, and Marjolein, who will be phoning in with complaints or comments or endorsements or queries about said product. So if you would like to list in the comments, please, just any household products. And, oh, excuse me, see, it's live. Will, Ross, and Marjolein, if you could leave the room, prepare to phone in, that would be lovely. Thank you very much. Do we have any comments, Peaches, on potential products for them to
yes,
for them
Mr.
to
Stuart,
have?
coming in thick and fast. We've got a computer mouse.
Love it.
We've got a hard drive. We've got a telephone, line scale remover.
Wow.
And then they start taking a little turn for the bizarre. We've got a jelly potato masher.
Oh, I see. Someone's done the maths already on that one.
Old school mop. Beg your pardon. Shatterproof ruler is another one that's come in.
Shatterproof. They were the best. I'm sure my shatterproof ruler still exists somewhere.
Let's see. Wi-Fi router. Belladonna's baton. Kitchen fire extinguisher.
Always handy.
A Frankenpony-Stein machine,
Take your meds, Tori.
a Sega Mega Drive,
There you go.
a pineapple Cora,
An essential item. An essential item. Gary, are any of these twitching your bits?
I'll just check. I can't find my bits.
Okay.
I do quite venomous nutmeg.
Oh, venomous nutmeg.
I quite like the simplicity of computer mouse and mop.
Very well. Then computer mouse and mop it shall be. They will take let's go Will, Ross, then Marjolein to phone in with the comments, if you will, please. A round of applause, if you will, for QVC. Hello and welcome to I Can't Believe They Invented It. I can't believe they sold it to me, and I can't believe I'm in debt. Welcome to another edition of that program with me, Stu. And after last week's wonderful product of a bin that talks back, we have something new on offer, something you might not have seen before, at least not in the way you imagine, and certainly something I've never encountered in all my years of presenting this program. Let me introduce you to a very special friend of mine, the inventor of this breakthrough, Professor Gary Dobson. Hello, Professor.
Yeah, no, yeah, hello, it's me. Hey, all right, yeah, hello,
Why don't you tell us what you've brought in?
Well, you've seen the way that technology is moving forward at the current time. Like everyone's got they can access their fridge or their toaster or all the household appliances. They can access that through the computer.
It's moving forward at a breakneck pace, isn't it?
It really is. So I thought, well, let's rewind a little bit. What if you could control your computer using a household device?
Whoa.
So, because we're all getting a bit lazy and a bit fat and that. So what if you wanted to move your mouse, on your computer, and let's say you're playing Minesweeper or something, get off your ass, and you have to do it with moving a mop around the floor.
Well, that sounds very handy, because every time I get involved in Minesweeper, I'm so overwhelmed with the excitement that I twitch out and my drink goes everywhere. So I have to stop and mop. But now you're saying I don't have to stop and mop anymore. I can do both at the same time.
That's right. One is very much an integral part of the other one. And it's a standard mop. I wouldn't like to explain the technology behind it, but it's got buttons.
No, go ahead. Explain the technology.
Well, you see, it's all wireless.
A wireless mop.
Yeah.
Honestly,
otherwise, it would be more like a scrubbing brush.
I think back and I think how far we've come. I mean, it wasn't long ago, in the grand scheme of things, we landed a man on the moon, and now a wireless mop.
This is
truly a world of wonders.
I used to come a lot further when I was younger.
Okay, so the wireless mop, you can play Minesweeper. And it's not just Minesweeper, you can do any sort of thing on a computer, I suppose.
Anything that you would normally do with a mouse, you have to be standing up and moving the mop around to move the cursor around the screen.
So you can get online and get fit at the same time. Now, we've got some people on the line. Let's have a listen to them. Hello, caller from line number 1. You're on the air.
Ring, 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 ring. Hello.
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 How are you?
I'm good. My name's Mansfield Horn Dog.
Hello, Mr. Horn Dog.
Hello.
Can I call you White Horn Dog?
That's absolutely fine, because I'm white and nobody can take that away from me. So I should explain. I'm a teacher in a primary school. And unfortunately, I was mopping the floor of my classroom, and given the capabilities of the wireless mop being quite erratic, somehow it downloaded a lot of hardcore German pornography onto the school computer in front of the kids in detention with the projector accidentally on. Now, here's the thing. The head teachers at the school claim that it's not a wireless mop I was using, and in fact, I don't even own a mop in the classroom, and I shouldn't have been downloading those materials on school hours with students in the room. So my question to you is, do you know the number of a good lawyer who specializes in employment tribunals?
This must be an issue that's come up with time to time because viruses do exist on the internet, and I wonder if your mop can pick them up. Is this possible with your mop?
Well, I'm not sure. I'm not even sure. I'm not sure I can give you the name of a good lawyer, but I can give you the name of a maths teacher from the 80s that had a very similar predicament
Okay, thank
in
you.
real life.
Thank
But I
you.
probably shouldn't mention him online.
I'm going to go away and think about what I've done. Bye.
Okay, now I suppose if you did use the mop for downloading that kind of adult material, then any mess you make, you can instantly clean up.
That's right. You just aim for the mop.
It's all about
Aim for the mop head.
yes,
obviously.
of course. It's all about timing and place.
And knowing when to rinse.
Exactly. Line number 2. Hello, caller. Do we have anything from line number 2?
Hello, it's Tom Ketchup here.
Hello, Tom. Oh, it's always nice to hear your voice. Oh, every week he calls in. You're a lovely man, Tom.
Hello there. Yeah, I'm having a great time with my moose. It's good for dancing with. We were practicing the bolero earlier. You need to download the software for that, but it's good for a dance partner. I don't know if that's something you would you programmed in, but I'm having a great time. I am preferring this to the computer mouse sweeping brush. That was a disaster. I don't know what you were thinking.
Yeah, the problem with that was when you sweep, you tend to go in straight lines, back and forth, back and forth. But when you mop, that was the difference. You see, that was the breaker. You see, when you mop, you've got the freedom to move all over the place, and that can help when closing unnecessary pop-ups.
Yeah, but I did sweep away my dog. I've not seen him since. I don't know if that's something you can refund me for.
I don't know that we can cover dogs so much. It's not really because you don't receive the dog with the brush.
Without proof of corpse.
But I had a dog before, and now I don't. So I don't know.
I have to be honest with you, Mr. Ketchup. You do bring up this dog every time you phone in.
Yeah.
When it was the onion peeler come jewelry case, you claimed that had poisoned your dog. Before that, when it was the boomerang coat hanger collection, you claimed that had blinded your dog. Perhaps you just shouldn't really be in charge of a dog.
Well, I've had 17 now, and I think I'm responsible for none of them. I think it's all down to QVC.
Have you just stuck a stick up your dog's ass and thought it was a mop?
I've got to go now.
Okay, bye, Tom. We'll speak to you.
Bye. Damn.
Okay, we've got time for one more call at line 3. Hello, line 3. Are you there?
Ring.
Hello,
Ring.
line 3.
Hello, am I speaking to Mr. QVC?
You are indeed. Hello.
Hello, my name is Sophia Smith, and I'm calling you from Road Traffic Collision Department.
Oh, okay. Hello there.
We've been informed that someone at your address has sustained injuries in an accident, and the person is still looking for compensation. Is that true?
I can't think of it. I don't know. Have you, Gary, have you, Professor Dobson, have you been in an accident recently?
Well, I don't travel.
Well, but you use the mop, though. Surely that's some kind of vehicle if you're in charge of it.
Well, I've not been injured.
Not physically. Let's say yes to be on the safe side.
Yeah, just in case. What?
If you've been injured, you're eligible to get a minimum compensation of £2,000 to £3,000 for your personal injuries or damages.
If you had £2,000, you could buy the bucket with the mop.
You will not pay anything for a claim, and you'll receive compensation amount within 4 to 6 weeks. All right?
6 weeks? That sounds like a bargain.
That sounds amazing.
Now, can you tell me how this accident happened?
Over to you, Professor.
Well, as I say, I don't remember doing any physical damage with the mop, but ever since maybe it's referring back to Mr. Ketchup. Ever since I've found myself mopping on my own, just with the mop, I have been talking out loud a lot more.
But
were you alone
when this happened? You've been mopping responsibly, and I think you're right. Hello, Miss Smith.
Yes.
Hi. You might want to call a guy called Tom Ketchup. He seems to be in a great many accidents with his mouse mop.
I just need to know if Professor Gary's ever been in an accident with his mop. The self-mopping mop.
Did you call it the self-loving mop?
The self-mopping mop.
The self-mopping.
The wireless mop.
A self-mopping mop. That's a great idea. A mop that cleans itself.
Nah,
been done,
it's not
it's
a
been done. It's
scam at all.
Fantasia.
It's me, Gary, your sworn nemesis.
No.
The cable swab. My cable swab is still out swabbing floors, even though your wireless mop is all over the place. Cable swab doesn't fall downstairs, Gary.
Damn you. Damn you and all your previous inventions that outdid mine.
Oh dear. Well, I'm sorry that had to happen. I think we better cut it short there. Join us after the break when we'll be showing you the self-squeezing lemon. Join that and the section of the show we like to call "My God, What Have I Done?" There we go. Never do anything until they applaud.
Yeah, there was a tense 3-second ending there. I loved it.
That was fine.
Right.
I liked it. I liked it a lot.
How it should be.
Yeah. Now, I think we should move on to our final game. Before we do, we have anything you want to plug, guys? How about Marjolein? You doing anything on Twitch or anything this week?
My butt. So I am. Hi, Mum and Dad.
Incredible.
So I'll be telling folktales on Tuesday at 7 and on Wednesday and Thursday at 8 and plugging my butt on Friday.
For hibernation purposes?
Yes, with mucus layers. That's what bears do. Do you know that? Bears plug their butt up with mucus layers.
I was going to say Mucus Layers is one of the prime indie bands in the Shetland area.
Yes, Mucus Layers, pleased to meet you.
Absolutely. Will, how about you? Do you have anything to plug for the lovely people watching at home?
No, but I am selling on Etsy some Mucus Layers.
Cool.
If you're keen, me and Marlene have gone into business together. I sell the Mucus Layers. I'll leave the rest to your imagination. I don't know how much you want to commit to this bit.
I grow them. Will pushes them.
Oh, lovely. Oh,
Sure we can
fantastic.
wash.
Definitely
Ross,
best
do
way
you
to
have
phrase that.
anything to plug for people?
No, you could follow me on Twitter if you want. That's pretty much it. Just doing normal gigs. That's it.
Yeah,
Absolutely
absolutely. So you can
Yeah.
follow Ross on Twitter at isis.deathtothewest.
I'd be interested to know if that's a Henry behind Ross.
Is that a Henry Hoover behind you? The
Well,
green
I
thing.
don't know. I don't know why I'm looking at the screen. I could just turn around. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Absolutely is. Yeah.
There you
It's
go.
not- It's Hetty. It's Hetty, actually.
Oh,
Hetty.
no. Oh.
Henry Hetty, good name for a Hoover.
Yes, so fantastic. A Hetty Hoover and an empty clothes horse.
And
I love
I
it.
would,
This is the
I would
house
just like,
that has been cleaned.
if I may, I would just like to plug the Wacky Races handbook, which has all the information
Fuck's sake.
you ever want about all the Wacky Races, including a list of winners, second and third place.
Utterly dreadful.
It's
Gary Dobson, he'll never fuck again. Peaches, do you have anything you would like to plug? Perhaps your range of international spyware.
Well,
just to talk about.
Gorgeous, isn't it? See that pylon over there? I've shagged it.
nothing for me. No, nothing for me. Nothing.
Nothing to do with you, but it's nice for Billy to show his face and contribute to this week's show. We'll miss you, and well, we do miss you, and we'll see you again next week. I hope, Billy. In the meantime, Peaches, thank you for stepping in. But it is time for our final game. It's what is it? The fuck is it?
Oh, that's another one ready.
Oh yes, world's worst tennis umpire. We will all take it in turns to have a go at who give examples of the world's worst tennis umpire. We'll go round the circle, and we'll start with Will. I think Will, world's worst tennis umpire in your own time.
World's worst tennis umpire. Hello, people of Wimbledon. As you know, due to Brexit, there's been a ball shortage. Most tennis balls manufactured in Europe, so we're running short of balls. So instead of balls, we'll be using bees. Release the bees! Ah! That was it. Imagine that. That'd be silly. Imagine that.
Ross, please.
World's worst tennis umpire. Yes, I can be serious, Mr. McEnroe. Look.
How did he do that? How did he do that?
Magic.
CGI.
World's worst tennis umpire. What? What? Really? Well, if that's not why they're called ball boys, then who am I teabagging? This game doesn't start until I teabag someone.
That wacky racist handbook has warped your mind.
Oh my God.
Marjolein.
World's worst empire. Stop! This is the extent of the empire. 460 acres. Just this one field in Wimbledon. Why don't we invade Wales or Gaul and have a better empire?
Empire sounds like umpire.
It does.
Yeah.
It's the same thing.
It is the same thing. It is the same thing. If words sound the same, they are the same thing. Like
Oh,
pear.
I get it. I get it. Fucking intense. I
See?
get it now.
Same thing.
Get it.
World's worst tennis umpire. 15 love, 30 love, then 40 love. This makes I'm needing my calculator. What the fuck is going on with this score? It goes up in 15s and then in 10 and then A. What the fuck does A stand? This is a bullshit game. 1-0. 1-0. I'm in charge.
World's worst tennis umpire. 15 love. What? 15 love? No. I mean, unless you're also 15, but no, I won't allow that language. No.
Bit Shakespearean.
World's worst tennis umpire. Out. Yeah, he's out. Out of the closet, son. We all know.
World's worst tennis umpire. Goal!
Excellent.
World's worst empire. Stop! This is not a good empire. Like, if anything, I think the rebels are the good guys. I think they were the worst.
Empire and umpire sound similar.
Just one letter difference.
That's it. World's worst tennis umpire. That's a point to Miss Anna Kournikova. Serve the ball, but this time like you're really into it. But no. Send the ball with you pick it up. Bend over and pick it up.
For this next one, I'll be using Marjolein strategy of changing a letter. Makes it funny. Here we go. I've just ejaculated. It's me, the tennis umpire.
Hey, he added a letter.
Wow. Did I misunderstand? I must have misunderstood. Sorry, guys. Sorry, I shouldn't have been the tennis umpire. My new stock comedy character. I'll save that for next week. Do you get it? Because umpire,
Come.
come like
it.
semen.
And I love it.
Semen. Oh, wow. Okay.
Yeah,
I'm angry.
I'm
umpire.
taking my butt mucus to another cellar.
You got another one, Ross?
Yeah.
Please.
World's worst tennis umpire. You're disqualified, Miss Raducanu. Priti Patel has been on. You're not welcome back in the country.
Oh dear.
Wow.
Politics, baby.
I was never.
And my one, just because I'm a bit angry now, is going to be bleh, 15 love, bleh, bleh. And the world's worst tennis vampire.
Marjolein like that one.
She
Umpire
did.
and vampire sound similar.
She get that's her level now.
Wow.
Look at her. She's never been so happy. That's lovely. We're bringing the team together. Yeah, I mean, we're having fun times.
World's worst tennis umpire. Stop! This ping pong has no table.
What the fuck?
World's worst tennis umpire. Well, welcome to Wimbledon's mixed doubles. The gentleman will serve, but you are serving to a lady, so underarm, mate, underarm. You know, she's only a chick. Take it easy. They can't run as fast, and you know they can't play as hard. They got different hair, and some of them steal.
World's worst tennis umpire. Hello, Wimbledon. It's me, Mansfield Horn Dog. I just wanted to say, me and my good friend, Tom Ketchup, stuck a stick up a dog's ass because we thought it was a mop. I don't know anything about tennis, but I was wondering if anyone knew of any cheap flights out the country, leaving immediately. That was it. Did you get it? Because that would be a bad umpire.
It would be a bad umpire. I get it. I mean,
You didn't even mention tennis.
every sweet spot.
How did you get that job?
Well, this is it. He must have been through a
Nepotism.
rigorous interview process and passed, only to throw it away at the performance stage. It makes no sense. This whole round, when you think about it, makes no fucking sense. I mean,
that
a
note-
lot of our empires seem to have a rudimentary grasp of the rules of tennis or the vagaries of the game. How they got to this stage, you wouldn't start someone at Wimbledon, for instance, would you? You'd have a little tournament like, the Albanian Open or some shit. Sorry, Ross, I'm taking time away.
World's worst tennis umpire.
We've no
Second-
time. Ladies and gentlemen. I'm joking. Ross, please.
Oh God, this better be good now. World's worst tennis umpire. Second service. He wasn't dead last time. He is now. So we'll have a second funeral service.
Thank you, Ross, for a proper one. Thank you very much.
Yeah,
There we go.
I have been googling.
I've
been
got-
googling.
sorry.
Samphire is quite like umpire. Samphire, that's a plant. If anyone wants to use that,
Yeah.
I can't think of one.
Samphire. It grows near salty bodies of water,
Correct.
and it
There you
changed the glass blowing.
Much
Another
better.
fascinating fact from Gary's world of vaginal dryness.
Okay. Let's carry on as we were going. That's very pretty, but that wouldn't be hot enough to melt the marshmallows. It's the world's worst tennis campfire.
Yeah. He's still got it. Say what you like, but he's still got it.
Umpire and campfire sound similar.
Enough.
Marjolein, any more from you?
No, but I'll come up with one right now.
Do it, baby.
Do it.
Okay.
Do not
World's
fuck this
worst
up.
tennis umpire. Okay. Egg cracks because there's actually the Mrs. Hen's egg instead of a cricket ball.
Cricket
What? What the fuck?
Let me go home.
You are home.
You are
You are home. That's your house.
The Empire was a hen, and it was her egg that they thought was the ball, and she was really sad when they broke it with the racket.
Okay, tell you what. Now
I
we know
almost
that.
said
Do it
that.
again. Now we know that. Do it again.
Yeah.
Pretty good about
But this time,
campfire right
sell
about
it.
now.
Yeah,
Sell
really
it.
sell it.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, so that was, it's very good.
What an odd woman.
Please make me smile.
Ladies and gentlemen, I think it's fair to say that is how we end the show. Also, I think you and Tori should probably get together. That could be very. You'd just give birth to a retarded cabbage or something. Ladies, gentlemen, brothers, sisters, friends, thank you for joining us on Monday Night Improv. Thank you to you for watching. We'll thank you even harder if you tell other people and share it and stuff like that. And, say on social media and stuff. You know, I used to be in a wheelchair, but then I watched Monday Night Improv and now I'm fine. That kind of stuff. There are other people we have to thank. Let's have a really big round of applause for our special guest this week, Mr. Ross Leslie.
Oh, yeah. Thanks, Ross.
Thanks very much. Yeah, thank you for having me.
So big.
No, it's our pleasure, Ross. Are you performing live anytime soon?
Monkey Bar on Saturday. Come along. See good.
Sweet.
Monkey Bar's lovely.
I was there last Saturday. It was a great time. Are you closing it?
Yeah, the 5 p.m. show. I'm going on last, which would be nice.
All right, you're going on last on the 5 p.m. show. I went on last on the 7 and the 9 show. I think the hierarchy is fairly well established there, Ross. Thank you for that.
Yeah, fair enough.
Say thank you, everyone, for watching. This is myself. This is Peaches Valentine, Marjolein, Gary, and Will, and the Monday Night Improv crew saying thank you for watching. We will see you again, same time, same place next week. Have a wonderful week. Goodbye.
Bye.
Oh.
I just dick twisted! Oh my god, dude, this is an MMA fight, dude. You too much. Twist that dick! Twist his dick! Twist his dick! Oh my god, dude. Oh my god. Oh, dick twist!
You wanna do something Monday nighter? I've got something for you, hold tighter. It's a show that's unpredictable and fast, and improvised by the cast. Monday Night Improv. Monday Night Improv. Sing it, Monday Night Improv. Monday Night Improv.
It was me the whole time.